Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before we start our lesson, we will begin with reciting surah. The first one will be Surah Al-Fatihah, Surah Taha ayat 1 hingga 5, Surah Al-Insyirah, Surah Al-Kafirun, and then Surah Al-Ikhlas by 3 times. After that, followed by selawat ke atas Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kita niatkan selawat kita ni untuk memenuhi perintah Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Kita niatkan selawat kita ni untuk memenuhi hak Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kita niatkan selawat kita ni untuk mendapat syafaat Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam di akhirat kelak. Dan kita niatkan segala bacaan surah dan selawat kita ni untuk kedua orang tua, keluarga dan seluruh umat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kemudian doa sebelum belajar, semoga dengan usaha ini akan membantu pelajar agar mudah memahami dan dibukakan hati para pelajar untuk mencintai ilmu. Okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. 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 محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل 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 محمد
Doa sebelum belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma ftah alaina hikmataka wanshur alaina min hazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya Allah, bukakanlah ke atas kami hikmat-hikmat-Mu dan limpahilah ke atas kami khazanah rahmat-Mu. Wahai yang maha pemurah lagi maha penyayang.
Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Ya Rabbku, lapangkanlah untukku dadaku dan mudahkanlah untukku urusanku dan lepaskanlah kekakuan dari lidahku, supaya mereka mengerti perkataanku.
Amin.
Amin, amin, amin. Ya Rabbal Alamin. In this session, we will discuss about Pythagoras theorem. Notes page 105 until 108. Your worksheet will be page 75 until 76. Our learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to first explain Pythagoras theorem to calculate unknown sides in right angle triangle. Second, use Pythagoras theorem to calculate unknown sides in right angle triangles. And this Pythagoras theorem is actually just for right angle triangle. Please remember that one. Success. First, know that Pythagoras theorem is specifically for right angle triangle. As I mentioned earlier, Pythagoras theorem only apply for right angle triangle. Apply Pythagoras theorem formula or theory, which is c square equal to a square plus b square. Okay. Pythagoras theorem is used to calculate unknown side in right angle triangle. I repeat myself. Pythagoras theorem is used to calculate unknown sides, okay, sides in right angle triangle. It must be right angle triangle. Once again, I repeat myself. Pythagoras theorem is only applied for right angle triangle. Okay, and this Pythagoras theorem is actually to find the unknown side in right angle triangle. Remember, Pythagoras theorem is to find the unknown side in right angle triangle. Okay, and here, as you can see here, the slope here, this one we call it hypotenuse. Okay, and this hypotenuse is the longest length. And how you get this? By using the theorem c square dc, c square equal to a square plus b square. Okay, so if you're given value for a, for b, and for c, you just need to substitute that value into this formula. Okay, and remember, when we add both of this a and b, you will get c. So remember, if you add a and b, you will get c. In this slide, it actually emphasizing the definitions of hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the length or the side that facing the right angle. Okay, and hypotenuse and also Pythagoras theorem only apply in right angle triangle. Alright, and here in triangle ABC, the side AC is the hypotenuse because what? Because it is facing the right angle. And when you sum up the AB square plus BC square and then you square root, you will get the answer for your hypotenuse. Okay? Example 1. Put a ring around the letter that represent the hypotenuse for each of the following right triangles. Okay? And you need to remember that hypotenuse is the length that facing the right angle. So let's start with A. The answer should be C, the length C. And B, it should be E. C, the answer will be X. And the last one, D, the answer is R. And you also need to remember that hypotenuse is the longest length between the three lengths. Okay? And the hypotenuse is the sum of both of these shorter lengths. Alright? Next, example 2. In triangle ABC here, AB equal to 12 centimeter, BC equal to 16 centimeter, and angle B here is 90 degrees. Find the length of AC. So if you are asked to find the length, please remember to use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now, your shorter length here is given and another shorter length here is given. So the opposite length of this right angle is missing. So the missing part for this triangle will be the length of hypotenuse. Okay, so by using Pythagoras theorem, AC square, don't forget the square, equal to this AB, 12 square, and this BC, 16 square, like this. Okay, after that, you solve, you should get this. 12 square will be 144, and 16 square will be 256. You settle this first, and you should get 400. And then remember how to remove square. You need to square root the other side. Okay, like this. And therefore, the length AC will be 20 centimeter. And the answer for AC, the length of AC is 20 centimeter. Example 3. In triangle PQR, PQ is 10 meter, PR is 26 meter, and angle Q is 90 degrees. Find the length of QR. First of all, you need to identify which lengths already given. And here, the hypotenuse is given. So if the hypotenuse is given, automatically this hypotenuse will subtract the shorter length here to get the another shorter length. Okay, just remember like that, and don't forget that square like this. Okay, so QR square, this one, is equal to the hypotenuse 26 square minus this 10 square. Okay, when hypotenuse is given, it must be subtract here. Okay, the original formula is here. And in this case, in this example, hypotenuse is given. So if the hypotenuse is given, automatically you will use subtraction. The bigger value here, this hypotenuse, minus the shorter length to get this another shorter length. Okay, and don't forget square like this. So 26 square will give you 676 minus 10 square will give you 100. So QR square equal to 576. And to remove square here, you need to square root the other side. Okay. And then QR will equal to 24 meter. Okay. 4. A shed with a pane roof needs to have some new roof beam fitted. The width of the shed is 5 meter and the height of the pane roof is 1.3 meter. Work out the length of the roof beams needed to 1 decimal place. In exam, the most important things is you able to identify which topic that include in that questions. Okay, like this example 4, we have lengthy information, so you need to pick up important keywords. Okay, and here you are given the diagram. So in this diagram it is clearly shown it is about a right angle triangle. So when you see it is a right angle triangle, so pop out in your mind Pythagoras theorem. Get ready in your mind Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and for your Pythagoras theorem you need three things. Okay, three lengths. So what the question one actually, the roof beams, this one. Okay, so you circle, and this is keyword circle, and these questions already help you by giving you the diagram, so you just focus with this diagram actually. Okay, and you can redraw the diagram to make to make to make it more clear. All right, now I give you a lot of hints already, so I give you 2 minutes to find out the length of these roof beams. 2 minutes from now. One minute left. Okay, now I redraw the right angle triangle here. So the missing part will be this length. Okay, the missing part will be this length. Okay, so identify the missing part. If the missing part is hypotenuse, so you need to automatically add both of the lengths given, just like that. Okay, just remember like that. If the hypotenuse is missing, so automatically both of the lengths you need to add, and remember to put square. Okay, So x square equal to 1.3 square plus 5 square, and then you will get x square equal to 1.69 plus 25, x square equal to 26.69. Just keep it, just keep the answer in decimal point, never mind. Okay, just keep it like this. At least if the answer want one decimal place, give your draft answer to two decimal place. If the question asks you to give two decimal place, give your answer to three decimal place to be safe, to be in safe zone, lah. Okay, so I continue. So x equal to square root 26.69, so x equal to 5.166, and remember the question asks you to give 1 dp, 1 decimal place, so you need to round off the answer, and your final answer will be 5.2 meter. Okay, and the answer is 5.2 meter. Example 5. A soccer field is a rectangle 90 meters wide and 120 meters long. The coach asks players to run from one corner to the corner diagonally across the field. How far do the players run? I will give you 2 minutes to try. One minute left. Okay, now in exam you need to able to identify the keywords, and here it's about a rectangle and diagonal. Okay, so you can draw the diagram to illustrate the information given. So it is a rectangle 90 meters wide and 120 meters long. So long is 120 and wide is 90. And then diagonally from one corner to another corner. So this is diagonal. Okay. And as you can see here, it is a right angle triangle. So once you identify the question is about a right angle triangle and it is about finding the missing length, automatically inside your mind should be Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so you need to identify this missing length, whether it is hypotenuse or not. Okay, and the missing length is opposite or facing to this right angle. Therefore, your missing length is hypotenuse. All right, and then apply the theorem, the formula x square, I use X to identify the missing length. Do not use question mark in maths, okay? If any missing part or in any missing value in calculation, do not use question mark, okay? We already learned algebra. We already learned about algebra, so any missing value you need to identify by using alphabet, okay? That is why I put X here instead of question mark, all right? So x squared equal to 120 square plus 90 square. And then you solve, you should get x squared equal to 22,500. So remove square by putting a square root to the other side like this. So x will be 150. Or if this question is in paper 2, you just need to directly calculate by using your calculator. You click 120 square plus 90 square and you got the value, right? Once you got the value, and click the square root, okay? Click the square root, then equal sign, and you will get 150 also. Alright, so the final answer will be 150 meters. Example 6. Captain is on a geocache hunt. So whatever the information is, you need to able to identify the keywords and what topic is actually involved in that questions, okay? So you look here, and then you are given the diagram here, and then 40 meter away from the treasure, he walked 24 meter due west. The GPS compass now tells him that the treasure is due south from where he is standing. And do not nervous if you encounter this kind of question in exam. Okay, although it is a lengthy information, like you are playing games, okay? Like you're playing games, you are given information, right? You are given information, you are given map, you are given the you are given the explanation how to play the game. That is how the question in exam, okay? So you're given the information here, and your task is to find out what the what actually the question one. That's it, right? So you're given like this, and as you can see here, it is a right angle triangle. So, and here him that the treasure is due south from where he is standing. So south is below, right, at the bottom here. So the missing part is this length, okay? And how far south does he need to go to find it? And actually the question is asking you about this length. That's it, okay? So if it is a right angle triangle, missing length, therefore inside your mind should be Pythagoras theorem. That is how you clarify the question in exam, okay? Do not get messed with this kind of questions. Focus what the question want and just do it, right? Now I will give you 2 minutes to complete the workings, all right? I already give you hints. This is about Pythagoras theorem, so I will give you 2 minutes to complete the workings. 1 minute left. Okay, now, so x squared and again, identified hypotenuse is given or not. If the hypotenuse is given, automatically that hypotenuse minus the shortened length here. Alright, so 40 is hypotenuse. How we know it is a hypotenuse? Here will be the right angle, right? And the length is facing to this right angle. And this 40 is hypotenuse. Once you identify this 40 is hypotenuse, automatically 40 minus this length to get the other shorter length. Alright? And I label this missing length as x. So x squared equal to 4 squared, don't forget the square, minus 24 squared. And then you get this x squared equal to 1024. And remove that square by putting a square root to the other side. Like this, and x equal to 32. And the answer is 32. Alright? Example 7. The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Calculate the value of x correct to two significant figures. Be careful. You need to round off your answer correct to two significant figures. Okay, everything is stated here. You don't have to think about it. It's clearly shown at this diagram. So you just straight away apply the formula to get that x. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes to try. One minute left. Okay, now again, identify the given length. If one of the given length is hypotenuse, and automatically that hypotenuse minus the given shorter length. Okay, now here is the right angle, and you look at the length facing to this right angle, and here you are given 8.5, so this 8.5 is your hypotenuse, right? So x square, here you are given x, right? Do not change into any other alphabet. You need to stick with this x. You cannot change y, you cannot change t, you cannot change into any other alphabet. You must use x because here the original question using x. Okay, so x square equal to 8.5 square minus 3.9 square. Alright, and then you get this. So x will be 7.5525. Let it be like this. And then after that, you round off to two significant figures. Okay, so two significant figures will be up to this first 5 here. Okay, and your answer should be 7.6. Remember, round up, round down. You need to remember your round up or your round down. Okay, therefore, your final answer will be 7.6. Example 8. In figure below, QSR is a straight line and PS is perpendicular to QR. QS is 3 cm, SR is 8 cm, and PR is 10 cm. Okay, and for part A, you need to find the length of side PS. Actually, if you redraw the diagram, it will be more helpful for you to clarify what the question want. Okay, like this. For part A, you focus with length PS. So PS here. Okay, you redraw this triangle. So PS, SR, and PR. Okay, SR is 8, PR is 10. So here you need to find PS. How are you going to solve this part A? I will give you 2 minutes to try. One minute left. Okay, now first, identify hypotenuse length is given or not. Okay, so here we have a right angle here. Opposite the right angle is 10. So this 10 is the hypotenuse. Alright. So once you detect that hypotenuse is given, automatically that hypotenuse minus the shorter length given, to get the other shorter length, okay? And don't forget that square. Alright, like this, so PS square. And if you are given the label for the length, it is better for you to use the label of length. Like here, you are given PS, right? Here is the length of PS, so use PS here. Okay, so PS square equal to 10 square minus 8 square. And then you get this, so PS equal to square root 36 and PS is equal to 6. And the length of PS will be 6. For part B, you need to find the length of side PQ. And here I already redraw the diagram for you. So every redrawing diagram, you need to copy it down inside your notes, okay? So here, PQ is missing, QS is given 3, and PS you already got the value from the part A. Okay, so I will give you 2 minutes to complete the workings. One minute left. Okay, now, so PQ is missing. Again, for any Pythagoras, for any right angle triangle that asking about the length, you need to focus with Pythagoras theorem, okay? And then you need to look for hypotenuse. Is that hypotenuse is given or not? And here is the right angle, and the facing to the right angle is missing. Therefore, the hypotenuse of this triangle is missing. Okay, and when the hypotenuse is missing, both of the lengths here you need to 8. All right, and don't forget the square. All right, so PQ square equal to 6 square plus 3 square, PQ square equal to 36 plus 9, and then you will get 6.708. And remember to give your answer to 3 significant figures. But let me check first. Square root 45 is 6.7082033932. So it is not exact, right? So since the answer for square root 45 is not exact, give your answer to 3 significant figures like this. Okay? And don't forget to round up. The final answer will be 6.71. Alright? Next, for part C, you need to find the perimeter of triangle PQR. So the whole triangle. Okay, so the whole triangle. So you already got here the length before at part B, and previously in part B you are given three significant figure, right? And if you need to reuse the value for your part B, take four significant figures for your safe side. Okay, take four significant figures, and that is why I put 6.70 at here. Alright, and then how you going to find the perimeter of this triangle? 2 minutes from now. One minute left. Okay, now, so for perimeter, you need to add all the lengths. So perimeter of triangle. Okay, look here. I'm using this, right? So this symbol representing triangle. All right. So triangle PQR equal to 11 plus 10 plus 6.708, and you will get 27.708, and give three significant figure. Therefore, your final answer is 27.7. Okay. The last part and the last questions. Okay. For this Pythagoras theorem topic. So D, the area of triangle PQR. Okay. So the area of triangle PQR, this one, right? And why I put 11? You need to find out by yourself why I put 11. And remember, just to take relevant information. So for your area of triangle, the formula will be half time base time height, right? So you already have the base, so you need to find the perpendicular height. This one is perpendicular height, this one is length height. So you need to take this. And this one is your PS. PS is 6. Now, I give you 2 minutes to find out the area. 1 minute left. Okay, now. So apply the formula. Area of triangle PQR, half time base 11, base is 11 and height is 6. So your answer will be 33 square centimeter. With this slide, we already done with our topic Pythagoras theorem. Don't forget to complete your notes and your worksheet. And as usual, we will end up our session by reciting doa. Thank you so much and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Doa selepas belajar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma inni astaudi'uka ma 'allamtani fardudhu ilayya inda hajati ilaihi wala tansani ya rabbal alamin. Ya Allah, sesungguhnya aku menitipkan padamu ilmu-ilmu yang telah engkau ajarkan kepadaku, dan kembalikanlah kepadaku sewaktu aku memerlukannya kembali. Dan janganlah engkau lupakan aku kepada ilmu itu, wahai Tuhan yang memiliki semesta alam. Amin.